funniest memory is probably when we were all in the internship room. We're just sitting around the table, and Justin goes to get our emails for, he was going to send our Enneagram thing out. And he goes, guys, what's your emails? So we all start telling him our emails, and first person goes, and it's their first name and last name at blah, blah, blah.com. And so he's like, oh, okay. Goes to the next person, and he asks them, and they're like, oh, my first name, last name at blah, blah, blah.com. And he was like, what is up with all you guys having your emails being your first and last name at email.com? And so we go through everybody's was basically just their first and last name at something.com. And Justin, then we were like, so Justin, what's your email then? He said it was like Justin Amos at gmail.com or something like that. So the whole internship, we were joking around with him. We just asked, like, Justin, what's your email? Because he thought it was such a big deal.
I've been impacted with helping Blair in children's ministry this summer because I've been able to build relationships with kids and people at Wellspring. I've been able to be at camp with kids, with elementary girls, and I got to build relationships with them and with people I've just never really had the opportunity to meet or to dive deep with, so that's just been really awesome for me. And I've been able to have Blair as a mentor, and she's just been awesome to get to know her and get to know how she works at Wellspring. Then it's we against the world. Then it's we against the world. So a few months ago, before internship started, I was in the mentality that I wanted to graduate college as fast as I could and then get into the job force and make as much money as possible, and then, buy a house and worry about all the materialistic things. But through internship, I realized that I wanted to be involved in ministry and start pouring into other people so that I can serve God better and be able to just help people out rather than just making money and worrying about myself.
I kind of always had thoughts about coming back to Missouri Western, but once I started the internship and I went to the retreat, I just knew that these people were going to be in my life for a long time, and that's really what I wanted and needed. So I'm just really excited to live closer to them and go to Young Life with them and just spend a lot more time with them and have that community.
I was most impacted by the fast-growing relationships through the interns, the neighborhood kids, and just people at Wellspring. Everyone here has just been super eager to love, and it has created a fire in me to want to love back, and it made it a lot easier to be vulnerable with others and realize the importance of community.
Wellspring's done a nice job preparing us because they've given us a lot of positive mentors in the church to look up to, and just going through the internship together has allowed us to dive into each other's stories and just learn about each other and just different ways we can love each other well.
During the internship, we learned a lot about the Enneagram, which taught me and Tara a lot about ourselves and how we're wired and how to connect through that. Taught us about our flaws and how to handle that. Also, another thing that's been pretty special to us has been our couples small group that we have. It's just been really cool to meet with other young couples, just talk about scripture, just talk about our wives, or for me, fiance. So yeah, it's just been super helpful. It's been fun. We've learned a lot.
I realized that I wanted to start pouring more into ministry.